just very much go down a rabbit hole. Chaos stirs. I feel like this is really early, but it's probably not, is it? This is just giving us warning. Storm clouds gather in the north. There are rumours that the barbarous tribes residing in the shadow of chaos have ceased striving against each other for the attention of the dark gods and are instead banding together, suckling at the teat of chaos. The hordes grow in strength. It seems only a matter of time before the dam breaks and a tide of ruin bursts forth to engulf the old world, corrupting or destroying all in its path. Marshal your strength, nurture the sinews of war, build your walls high, gather warriors to your banner, and temper them in the crucible of battle, so that when the time comes, you may weather the storm. $80, well, that could be an epic game if you get into the story. These games, because it's more of a strategy type thing. Ooh, such a sort of cane. This is something they added in the latest patch. It doesn't say who claimed it. I know I can't claim it, but the there would be an epic campaign if you get into the story. I mean, it's in some ways you're very much creating your own story as you go. I think that's the thing. Is like obviously, I mean, there's a lot of flavour in. It's like this is a setting. There are kind of some kind of story threads and rivalries and things like that. Stuff I kind of have. Having played the game, the tabletop version of the game, I know a reasonable bit about. Usually kind of Tolkien type stuff. Dwarves don't particularly like elves. Oh man, oh, you've got walls as well, haven't you? Yeah, I thought I could quickly come in here and destroy this. I don't really want to wait around a turn. So that I'm breaking the siege. I don't care about these guys enough. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse. I'm not worried about them coming to attack me particularly, though maybe I should. Have we just lost all our movement now? Maybe not. I guess I can't go on the underground stance now. Let me... The red eye is actually a much bigger... Threat's a strong word, but they're definitely going to be a nuisance. They might take this again. Yeah, well, I haven't exactly got any defences there yet. Maybe I should build some defences in Karak Kadrin. That might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I probably should do actually, because we are right on the border with elves. Not elves. With the vampires. I might get rid of this building for now. So I then need to build the Slayer Shrine of Karak Kadrin, so I can get the Slayers. Is this turn-based or real-time? Yes. It's both. I haven't shown you a battle yet. I'll show you. I have to show you a battle. There's auto-resolve options. I just went into that menu a second ago. There's a mixture. You've only seen the turn-based stuff so far. But you can auto-resolve some of the battles if it's going to be like an auto-win and stuff. But when we catch up to these guys, they'll probably come in here and I won't fight that battle because they're just automatically going to win. But then when we come and catch up with them, we'll probably end up having to fight that. There's like an auto-resolve bar and it kind of like... It's weighted to kind of try and force you to find more battles, I think, anyway, to a point. Plus, I don't really trust it, and you end up losing more than you should if you fall to yourself, so... Unless it's going to be a total whitewash, I generally fight the battles. Plus, battles are the fun part of it. Yeah, these are all the different factions. So far, it's only going through the playable factions. It does all the playable factions with the legendary lords. I mean, you have to have DLC and stuff like that. But yeah, each of these is playable. Has its own unique starting position, new different lord. We're still going. I mean, yeah, you need DLC from the first game, and there's some DLC from the second game, and that's the last one. Now we're into the ones that aren't playable, unless you use a mod. I don't have a lords, but there's a lot of them. A lot of them now. It's all kind of added up over the last couple of years because they combined like the first game with this one. It's like all the DLC from the first game. Plus they had a few free downloadable stuff. I want to say there's about 12 different races. What have we got? We've got dwarves. It started off with dwarves, empire, which are a human faction, vampires, and orcs. Then they added in beastmen and wood elves, Bretonia, which is another human faction. Oh, there was chaos, of course. Yeah, we're going to lose this. So we could choose to fight this, but there's not really much point. We're just going to lose. All that really means we're going to lose. I mean, like, I know looking at it, it's like, sometimes I'm like, oh, if we could kill that key unit, it might be worth giving it a shot, but... so yeah, it was Chaos, so there's also Norska they added in later. Yeah, and that was just in the first game, so that was 9. Then the second game added High Elves, Dark Elves, Skaven, which are like rat men, and lizard men. And then there was a DLC which added in Tomb Kings. There we go, that's 14. 14 different races, and then there's kind of sub-factions within those races. So there's currently 3 different starting positions for dwarves, where there's 4 lords. 2 starting positions for vampires, but there's like about 5 lords. Anyway, you get the idea. There's a lot. I mean, you do need the DLC, but one of the things I do actually really like about CA, as far as how they approach DLC, I don't have the Norska DLC, for example, but Norska are still going to be in the game. They're still going to have all the updates and stuff. I can fight against them. I need the DLC to play as them. So if there's some things you don't like the look of, like, oh, I don't like the wood elves, they don't appeal to me, I don't ever want to play with them, then you know, don't get a DLC because they'll still be in there as an enemy. Close ally of ours, an influential Dowie sitting on several guild council, had shamed his family name in a craven act. He should, by all accounts, take the Slayer oath and go into exile, but we will lose his influence. I mean, it's a shameful display. What? No. We're not taking the public order hit. We can take the hit with our allies. Make him take the oath. We are the Slayer King. He has to take the oath. So one of the things with the Slayers is when dwarves are very honor bound, if they lose honor, if they feel they've lost honor, and we've got to take that, then they basically go on a quest to die with honor. They basically take off all their armor, dye their hair orange, and we're the Slayer King, and they basically like just go and try and find the biggest thing they can kill in battle. And this is what my faction's based around. We've got the Slayer King, and Karak Kadrin is kind of like a holy place for these Slayers to gather.
Yes, my oath is intact.
I don't want to march. You can march to make it go further, but then you're more vulnerable if they come and attack you. It'd be nice if these guys could come out, because I don't want to have to fight the garrison as well.
To die in battle.
Right, how are we doing here? We should get that upgraded. It's pretty expensive though, isn't it? We need to get that built as well. 6,000 it costs. I thought it was cheaper. It was probably cheaper because we had something in the a character giving us bonus. But yeah, we need to get that back, don't we? And we'll see about upgrading that. We need more money. We'll get more money from fighting this army. You get some like post-battle loot. Why are you taking these assessments, man? You should be expanding. Yeah, Tempelhof have a ton of enemies as well. They've war with the vampire counts too. So I'm not fussed about that. I'm not worried about them coming after us and attacking our capital. Although the vampire counts might at some point. There's also a big, there's a big update to this game today as well. I'm playing as some DLC job, but there's also a big update. I haven't had really an update for a good few months, since about January or February. I haven't played this in about a month. Been playing Stellaris for the last few weeks. Oh, bloody spears. Oh, right, what you do? Oh, you're blocking the army. Blocking the army means they can't move as fast. Ooh, what have they done? They just go into an ambush start, or they actually run away? Oh, Tempelhof still have armies about. Oh, I might see if I can ask Sufbar. I mean, they might be doing it anyway, but if I put the Tempelhof city as a target, they're more inclined to go after it. You can ask your allies to go and attack places, like kind of war coordination. They don't always listen to you. I normally use it as a way to help the AI stop making stupid decisions. Or make less stupid decisions. Anyway, at least.
I am the Slayer King.
Wow. The ground shakes, the mountains tremble, but this is no earthquake. Something far more deadly approaches. A war. The warriors in Black Crag ready their weapons, for the green-skinned tribe will show no mercy. Yeah, that happens from time to time. It's blocked my army, so I don't... Oh, did it actually say? Has a percentage reduction to their movement. Yeah, 50%. Ooh. Well, you can level up. I'm going to increase your ability to assassinate. And then I'm going to get you, Anglo-Irish. See if we can assassinate this gobbo. Yes. Well done. I'll make you... We might get the odd skill down here, but we want you in an army. We won't get you in Grombrindal's army later.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Oh god, can you not move at all? That's less than 50%. You're at like 25%. Bizarre. I don't know where that army is. I don't know where it went. I think it might have gone underground and then jumped away to some... Oh, they're down here. I don't know where it is. It's right here. Oh man, are you going to take... They if they're not careful, they might take Mount Gunbad. It's not terribly well defended either. It has got walls though, which means they have to siege you down for a little bit, build some equipment. We won't be blocked next turn, so we should be able to move in fine and attack there, and then hopefully we can catch up to them before they do too much damage. You're probably already going for that, but just to be sure. We probably end turn again, right? Oh, Grand P can build something here. Not much though, I need to save the money. Yeah, we do. We're not getting much money in at the moment. Oh, I guess actually every time they take that, in order to trade with other places, you need to be able to draw a line from their capital to their capital, I think, or just at least to their territory. I think it's to their capital. But that's blocking off our route to any of our allies. So trade gets interrupted. Come on, Fulgrim. Seen us send your army over in one direction. I need to get you be attacked from a different one. It's definitely tough to vamp. After like the I don't know, the 20th turn of going through this end game screen, you know, really nothing's much happening. Unsurprisingly, you start running out of things to say. So I've resorted to talking about the fact that I've got nothing to say. Just fill of time, just to tough bar, go do something useful. Where you're sieging it. Oh, they're getting a rebellion. What are bloody spears doing? Hey, Fulgrim, did you? Yes, yes. You ambushed him. Yeah, you're going this way. You're raiding as well. Which means I reduce my income even more. Man, it's like the normal campaigns aren't normally this bad. It's only because they're such a big map with the Mortal Empires and so many extra factions. Oh. The enemy has wronged us by writing this grudge. But writing this grudge will cost us deeply, perhaps too deeply. Maybe just this once we should ignore the slight and focus on the grander objective. So choices are to either right the wrong, a wrong put right, or honour is all. Honour is all. They're all basically, they're both the same. That's the joke. Honor is everything. And the Sword of Cain was claimed by another. I don't need to notification each time. Especially when it's not somebody I know. Yeah. So we also have this other mechanic that that's a big deal with the dwarves. We have this book of grudges. Every time somebody wrongs us, it goes in a great book of grudges. And our other kind of mission is to right all the wrongs. So this is our list of grudges so far. And if there's too many grudges, we get penalties.
I grow restless. It is time. Yes, for Slayer Keep. What orders?
Now, I'm a little worried. I'm going to move you there first. Let's just encircle them for the second. And I want to get this dude in here. In the army, so get some experience from this battle. I'm not going to do a battle. I'm just going to auto-resolve it. I will show you a battle. But again, like I said before, not much point with these smaller ones. And we just occupy it. Hey, we've got it again. We really need to finish these guys off. They've only got like 2 territories up here. It's just we decided to go. I wanted to go south first because there's a gold mine here, which gives us lots of money. Get some oath gold and increase our treasury. That's one of our grudges dealt with. And you've leveled up. So yeah, let's make our slayers better. Yeah, because that makes our Slayer units better. Right, Karak Kadrin has built a gate which gives you a much beefier garrison. Yeah, much beefier. So hopefully you'll be able to hold your own a lot more. I guess we're gonna upgrade this, aren't we? No. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna save up some money, get a free I'll upgrade this one before I upgrade this one. Because this one keeps until we can make sure this is fully secure. I'm not wanting to waste my time. Well, I haven't used him with these abilities yet. Let's get the Oath of Rune of Oath and Steel. Yeah, well, oh, we got this commandment again. Growth. Let's go for extra growth, I guess. Which growth means we can upgrade the minor settlement, the settlements, and which gives us access to more better buildings. Trade agreement. Join this trade agreement. You have a high likelihood of acceptance, which means if I pay you. No, if you pay, you might be able to give me some money. Low. Moderate. Alright, cool. Some pre-buckaroos. Okay, we meet next turn. We'll probably be able to upgrade that. Right. Oh, Grand Peak can upgrade. Damn. That was a different place. I should have had a look there. Doesn't matter. Well, we're saving up our money anyway. Oh, come on, Fulgrim. Oh, I guess, yeah, that's legit. But I can't expect him because it always makes more sense to me to, you know, just claim the region, all the other settlements within your starting region, which would be the pillars for him. If you start in Karak, it's the pillars of Grungi and the one over here, and they're basically to my southern border. There's also a mechanic here as well where you can confederate with another empire the same race as you, and they basically just join you. So it's always bearing in mind, it's like these guys, these other dwarven factions. I mean, if they're too strong, they won't necessarily want to. You have to be more stronger than them. They also have to like you and stuff. But so I think like when I see them capturing somewhere, it's like, oh, that will be mine later. When we confederate.
The Slayers of Karak Kadrin greet you.
Now, what do you
Clansdorf.
want? You're declaring war. That's fine. You're in a weird position. I don't know where you're going to come and attack me. You just don't like me. What a prick. Oh, strength rank 50. You probably think that they can take me. Oh, yeah, we got broken spears coming. It's a good job we're going to come down. Such a pain in the arse. We almost want 2 armies. Can't really afford them though. Not yet, anyway. Ooh, Slayer Karak. Move a character to the following province. Dark clouds have enveloped the accursed province of Sylvania. Such a spectacle has not been seen since Count Manfred von Carstein, the vampire lord of that realm, was last vanquished. Now reports reach Ungrim of sinister black-robed old men roaming the high peaks. He suspects that death has regained mastery of Sylvania. Yeah, we can see them. And the interlopers herald the spread of its corruption to neighbouring regions. The Slayer King will need to act in order to protect his people. Where's Zufbar? Oh, Zufbar's here. Okay. Right. Ooh, income from trade. God, this is all lots of different bits for income. But like the public order. Public order does seem to be an issue. And it's just like, it's such a pain in the ass coming around to deal with rebellions. Oh, you're actually going up. I guess it's probably going to be because you've got an army there, though. Well, let's start you upgrading.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath. Very well, this may work.
Right.
I am the Slayer King.
As long as they don't attack me this turn, I should be able to get there, at least within reinforcement range. Grand Peak. Oh yeah, I didn't know what to build here. I guess a growth building for now. Yeah, we might swap it around later. Why are you a -8 in fact, actually? That seems like a really high. We did only just take that settlement last time, I guess. There's an initial penalty when you take places to public order. It's kind of funny. It's just like, oh, it's almost done. It's almost. Oh no, they've still got the Bretonians to do. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, and then there's the Wood Elves, and the Empire. I wish I had to remember. It's like, oh, who's next on the list? How many more we go? It tends to group them up into races. It does the playable ones first, and it goes through all the minor races, factions, with the orcs. Okay. I would love to. I know when I put this up onto YouTube, I come down to 1 hour chunks. I'd love to. I wish I had the time to go through them and just cut bits like that out. Oh God, you're there as well. Are you guys in a defensive treaty? If those two, oh no, the wrong thing. If those two factions have a defensive treaty, then they can support each other in a battle. No. Good. So you can't on both fight me together.
Seek our doom.
Oh, I don't think I'm close enough. I thought I might be able to oh, I can. I can reinforce from here. Yeah, we will. Yeah, we'll just fight this now. Part is the only other reason not to fight is like, because in their turn they might actually attack the sieged walls. In which case I get to fight. I'll have the reinforcements still, but I'll have a big wall to fight against. We'll fight this. And this for Zebis, if you're still about, is the real-time strategy portion of the game. It's been a while. If you are still here, it was about 9 o'clock you were asking about it, and I said, yeah, we'll have a battle soon. And that's the first one that's kind of cropped up. Happens like that sometimes. Sometimes you go through turns and you just have like battle after battle of battle, especially later on when you have several armies going. But then there are other times when you're just like, oh, it's all just the turn-based stuff. We've just had a crash to desktop. That's why I save it. I think part of the reason was I don't think I had the borderless gaming thing running. And this is why the channel's called Barely Competent, just in case you were wondering. Yeah, it doesn't do borderless properly. This game. Sometimes it's just not. There's no way around it. Well, you can't mod it, but there's a borderless gaming app that I've got that kind of just forces it into board. But I don't have this problem with Stellaris or any of the other games I've played. And I forgot to do it because it's been a while since I played this. But you have to, I think for it to really work, you have to have the app open before you start. But yeah, I've noticed before basically causes crashes when the issue can be if you it's loading screens and such. If I click off screen, it can cause issues. God, for a minute then it was like the black screen. It was just like, is it going to? I thought it was just about to crash again. I've been playing Stellaris a lot lately, streaming that, and it just runs a lot better than this game on computer. I haven't got like the greatest hardware in the world. God, if you're watching this on YouTube, because I know it does seem like I get a lot of. I'm sure somebody must be watching a few episodes at a time, but I find myself repeating myself, obviously, because you get new people coming into the channel, you have to replace yourself. But I bet you could probably it'd be quite funny. You could do a tally of how many times I mention my equipment's really bad. Just preempting and saying there may be technical difficulties at certain points. Okay, well, good job I remembered to save it. There's actually a mod I use, it's called Iron Man mode, but it's like you can turn it on and off by pressing one of the F buttons. But it basically saves at the start and end of every turn, and before and after every battle, because the autosave only saves at the end of the turn. But I mainly use it just so just in case of crashes and things like that. Because I don't always remember to do the autosave, but because there's new update and stuff, I switched off. Oh god, sorry. I switched off all the mods. Just to be on the safe side. Right, where are my reinforcements coming in? Right, reinforcements coming over that side. So yeah, this is the real-time part of it. And it's like, yeah, my graphics would... like I say, my graphics settings are... I tend to go for performance more than anything else. But you can zoom right in on these guys. And they're all animated and stuff. And there's all these combat animations and stuff. I don't often zoom in. Because, you know, my graphics aren't that amazing. But at this stage of the game, there's not huge amounts of monsters and stuff. But these are the orcs. And you got the goblin wolf riders over here. But yeah, it's pretty good watching this if you're watching on some of the, I'd say more professional. Professional's the wrong word. People who've been doing it a long time have all the good hardware and stuff, and it's such a beautiful looking game. Goblins riding spiders. But yeah, you can get giants and dragons and stuff as well. Nothing like that in these battles at the moment, though. It's a bit early days for stuff that's good. I'm going to give my infantry... These guys, I'm just going to get them to hold some kind of defensive position. I don't really... I mean, this is just the garrison, right? It's going to replenish over time. The gunners need more of a direct line of fire, so I'll get you guys on the flanks so you can shoot like that. But the quarrelers, the crossbows, can shoot over stuff. They can volley fire, so we'll gonna do like that, and then you can pause the game and stuff. And here come my reinforcements. Here are the slayers. They don't even wear shirts, let alone armor. Right. And get the slayers to move up quickly. They're faster than everything else. And I get my characters over here. I'll just get them in one group for now. Dwarf warriors. Let's try and get you. You're a bit slower, but we'll get you over to kind of vaguely join this line. Oh. It's going to take you a little while to get there anyway. Okay.
Nothing can stop us. Pump those
Yeah, sending a cavalry round to flank a bit. Yeah, they're actually turning around to face the more dangerous army. No, it's a... We should really make sure these guys are on guard mode. That means they won't basically go chasing after things I tell them to shoot at when they run away. Man, these giant slayers are taking, making short work of these guys. Oh, you've got a plus 30 armor. Well, we'll get you to just go in and fight. You use that in a minute. Oop, they're trying to outflank me over this side now. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Ooh, they've got these sneaky gets who are sneaky and hidden. You can't see them until they get right on top of you. Right, let's get these guys. A couple of these over this way. Let's help our garrison a little bit. I mean, these guys are running away, but they can rally. Victory is in our grasp, apparently. Oh, yeah, you have to be wary because sometimes if you guys will chase after something, you just end up in weird parts of the map. Ooh, these guys are being hit quite a bit. Where's my lord? My lord? Oh. Yeah, go and take out this goblin shaman, will ya? Shoot at their archers. Let's get the gunners out of combat. That's probably a good idea, innit?
Slayers! On my oath, they die! Kill them! Dwarf, ready axes! Hammer them!
Oh, our lord's taken down. He's only a goblin. But, taking him down pretty quick. Where are my giant slayers?
Ready to strike!
Yeah, for guys, you're liable to shoot, kill your own friends. Oh, they're doing a mass rout now. Victory! We'll try and... I don't know if these guys have anywhere they can really run to, but we'll... You can chase them down, and it means I'll have less the next time you have to fight them. I mean, it's not so much so easy for dwarves to chase them down because they're generally pretty slow. These guys aren't so bad though. But we can shoot at people. And so we should be able to. There's an orc boy unit here. We should be able to destroy the most of. That'll do. Our dwarves, their legs are too short. Dwarves don't get cavalry, but it's like that's what generally you would have cavalry for. There we go, that's a real-time portion. The RTS portion of it. You know, a lot of people just play the multiplayer stuff where you kind of like, each unit has kind of a points value, and you do kind of match play and stuff. I guess there's a whole community for that kind of thing. I kind of enjoy the more narrative campaign. Not massively competitive by nature. Well, yeah, not massively. GG. Thank you very much. They lost 1,023. The only thing annoying with this game is like, yeah, we have all these loading screens in between. And yeah, you got the turn timer as well. Then playing something like Stellaris, which is one of these ones that's just, it's real time, but you can pause it whenever you want and speed up and slow it down, but there's always something kind of going. Loot gained. Not much money though. Right, execute the captives. We can get money if we ransom them, but they're orcs. They should be killed, executed.
I am the Slayer King.
There we get the Razor Banners again. What's the ancestral? Yeah, let's... Ancestral Grudge, extra weapon strength for fighting against greenskins. Sure, I'm going to start with the... No, let's go with the Ancestral Grudge. Right, let's upgrade that because it'll give us more money. We'll probably end up having to fight these in between the turns. Unless they decide to let's run off. I think that's everything. Yeah, what I really want is these guys to, they come and take these areas, then I'm less likely to get attacked. I want them to look after it. Go on, go and take it. You won. Why do you settle it? That's so bizarre. I see that happen all the time. They'll just go and sack it. And I look at it, it's like they're... You can sack it and just get loads of money out of it. But it's like, you need to expand. Once all these moving around and stuff, once we start exploring more of the map, we get more allies and see more. Scabby Eye, that doesn't really matter. There's some people down in the south. We're largely going to go north. Yeah, we can play around with the settings about which factions we care about, seeing what they're doing. Come on, Zifbar, take Warden off. Okay. Brilliant. And now they're coming to siege me.
How dare you darken my hall, Ozkiller?
You haven't got any territories left, right? Strength rank 100. I mean, I'm only strength rank 66. I'm not sure how many factions there are. But, no, you're not even offering me any money. Oh, you have got an army over there, so you could potentially come and take somewhere. You may not be dead. But, you know, I'll get diplomatic hits with my allies for making treaties with you. If you offer me a couple of thousand gold, I might consider it. Because I'm not interested in going after you personally. But no. Combat is being besieged again. Right, we've got to defeat him in battle, that's fine.
One rag.
One battle at a time, eh?
The Slayer Cape. I grow restless.
Lots of orcs, just straight up normal orcs.
Ready. Drain them.
Well, let's fight it. Well, of course, well. Yeah, this is how it normally happens. Don't have a battle for ages and you suddenly have a string of them. Ooh. Thanks for the tour in the stream. No worries. Are you off? Are you going to go watch Merrick now? I just got a notification on my phone that Merrick is playing. If you are, go tell him I said hi. And I think he's playing Assassin's Creed. Didn't even notice that. No, I just looked at my phone and there was a notification. It's pretty late here. Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, I normally go till 11, so like for another hour here. But you can always catch up on YouTube. Give me a follow, then you'll know when I'll be back. Oh, reinforcements coming in from that side. That's not that great. Oh, it's already 11 there. Some European country. Yeah, take it easy. We will. Gonna get these guys over this flank. If they come around the flank, as we try and shoot them up a bunch. I'll keep my slayers back a bit, so they're not at the brunt again shot. But there's not gonna be much. Oh, they haven't got much shooting, have they? We've got some Arab boys, but not much. We potentially just want to charge forward as best we can. Especially with our allies coming in there. And kind of sandwich them. Actually, it's kind of cool having... It's funny how they set up here, but it's like... I don't think I've really... I don't know, having a bunch of people who can just come in and shoot from the off is pretty handy. Hang on, where are you going? Sorry, where did I tell you to go? Just lining up here. Keep trying to zoom out, and I keep remembering it's like, oh, I don't have the better camera mod on. I'll definitely keep an eye out for getting that on next time. I mean, I don't think it would have been an issue, that one, but I started with a few mods I didn't think would be an issue, and then I just tested out before the stream started, and then there were issues, so... Right, let's get these guys to kind of just charge in. You guys have all stopped moving, haven't you? Let's get my characters in. Dwarf shooting's really good. Let's get my Fane. No, I'll just get my Lord after him, after his Lord. Oops. Should have paid a bit more attention over here. Let's get you guys over there. If you two shoot at their archers and stuff. Well, these guys have kind of moved. This is gonna, I say, gonna work out nicely. Nicely-ish. Yeah, if you shoot at them, they're running, which is good. Right, just get in there, Wade, and you got a weapon that makes you better against infantry, particularly. If I get you in there. Improve the armor of everybody. Oh, actually, we really need to bear off counter shooting there, guys. Who? I've got people not doing anything, haven't I? Yeah, chase after these and go into the archers. You shoot at them. Oh, these guys are still... Let's get you guys into here.
The axe of Jargo thirsts.
I'm going to take a fair amount of damage. He gets bonuses once he's taken a certain amount of damage. Do you want to shoot at that guy.
War of vengeance.
Right, do you want to go find some more orcs? You guys can carry on shooting at them.
For the High King.
Why are you not
Attack the eggs.
attacking things?
Ancestors watch. Ah! By Valea's will. Dwarf warriors. For the ancestors. Blood through. Vengeance. Dwarf
Oh, they had a
warriors.
rock clubber. I did not realise that.
Attack the eggs.
I'm not paying that much attention. Don't know what happened to it. Didn't quite kill the Lord, I don't think. Right. My Slayers are pretty fast, so let's make sure we chase after these, because we'll probably have to chase after them. Plus we've got that remnants of that other army to deal with. And the dwarves themselves aren't really going to matter. I'm going to turn your fire off, fire well off. You're probably shooting these guys in the back quite a bit. What's the feign speed? Yeah, it's nothing like a thing. I was kind of hoping that when they showed that we're going to have Dragon Slayers, I was hoping they would have. No, they had Giant Slayers. I was hoping they would have Dragon and Demon Slayers, add them in. Because Demon Slayers are like a Lord choice and Dragon Slayers were a hero choice. And I think particularly the heroes, Dragon Slayers, your Demon Slayers can never lead an army anyway. But I think it was something cool. It's like how with the Orcs, I kind of wish they had Savage Orc armies, Lords. Oh, and this will do. $116 kills. These are kind of amazing. I haven't really done a stats comparison actually between those. I should. I mean, Slayers are really good anyway. The only real downside is they die. They're low armor and stuff, but with him giving extra 30% replenishment, it's not that big of an issue. Man, I'm not really getting much. I don't know if they've changed how the money. I don't know, maybe it's different with different races and stuff. A lot of how the economy works and stuff, but it's just I don't feel like we're getting much in the way of loot from destroying these armies at all. Oh, they can even run away. Brilliant. Can we chase after this army? Oops.